Hello everybody, this is Dustin Burrell with CIS 102. Today we're going to be doing a packet tracer video, which is 9.2.1.10, configuring standard ACLs. I'm going to reset my activity real quick so we can start from scratch. Instead of being at 100%, we'll be at 0%. So the first thing it really wants you to do in this activity, it just says right here, before applying any ACLs to a network, it is important to confirm that you have full connectivity. So it basically wants us to ping the devices. You can ping every device, choosing a PC, pinging other devices. So delay that. And let's fast forward time a little bit, get all the green going. PC, to switch one. Okay, that's not going to work. To R1, successful. PC to PC2, in progress, it failed. PC to R2 is successful. PC1 to R3 is successful. So you can basically ping to all the devices. Let's see if we make it to the server. So we're successful to all the devices. We're not going to be able to ping PC1 to PC2 to PC3. They're going to fail because they're not going to have the ACL set up on the routers properly. But we are successful on all our devices. So let's just move on. So, Step 2, evaluate two network policies and plan ACL implementations. The following network policies are implemented on router 2. To restrict the access from 192.160.24 network, and then all other access is permitted. We're going to do the same on router 3 with the network 24. So our first step is to just pretty much verify that, evaluate these networks. But our first configuration to get this from 0 to 100% is to go right into our router 2 and enter this right here, because we need to get an access list going. So go here, enter, and let's enable. Get into configuration mode, and we need to do an access list. 1, deny, and the access list that we're going to deny is 192.168.11.0, and your wildcard mask will be that 000.255. And after you enter that into there, we also need to do the access list, permit, access 1, permit, deny, and permit any, sorry. And you permit any, and now you can see your completion went from 0 to 25% right after that. For the ACL to actually filter traffic, it must be applied to router operation. Apply to ACL by placing it for outbound traffic on the Gigabit Ethernet 00 interface. So our next command is interface G0/0. Enter that, and then put IP access group 1 out. After you get that configured, we're already at 50%. So these configurations that we did right here, we're going to just get out of router 2, hop over to router 3, do the exact same thing. Router 3 is going to have a little different configurations, but it's going to be mainly the same. Actually, it's going to be exactly the same for the deny. So enable, conf T, get into executive mode. We'll do our access list 1 deny 192.168.10.0.0.0.255. Access that. And then we also want to make sure we access the permit. So after that, access list 1 permit any. We should already be at 75% after that. And after we apply any, just got to do the interface for G0/0 and IP access group 1 out. So now we're at 100% completion rate, and that's all we had to pretty much do is just set up the access group 1 out and deny and permit commands to make sure our ACL is going to be on the routers for the proper configurations. So now we got to verify our configuration on R2 and R3. Let's just go back to R2, and the command that we're going to enter, get out of this, is going to be show access list. And see there, it denies 10, 192.168.1.1, but permits anything after 20 right there. Then do a show run. And we're going to verify that the IP address did get configured with the access group on Gigabyte Ethernet 00. And to give you guys a little picture of what we're doing here, see, let's see here. R1, we configured that right there. Oh wait, R2, sorry. We figured this interface right here. Then on R3, the G00 interface there. So go into here and just do the same thing real quick. We will show access list. Yeah. Denies once. It actually has a standard IP access list. And then do a show run. And let's see here. This one actually shows a description of R3 local area network. The access group 1 is out and is configured on Gigabyte Ethernet 00. With the 2 ACLs in place, network traffic is restricted according to the policies detailed in the part 1. Pretty much we're going to just ping these to see if they make it or not. The first one is from A to B. Successful. Second one is from A to the server. Successful. From A, start that over. From B to A. Oh, that was successful. I thought that was going to fail. Hold on, let's double check here. 1110 is from B to the server. Okay. I was wondering why that made it. So B to the server. And it fails because we haven't set up an ACL for that one. And then, let's see here. From A, ping A to 3, it should fail. Let's see if it did. Yes, it did. And then also, let's ping B to C. That was success. No, wait a sec. From B to C. Hold on a second there. PC2 to PC3. It was successful. Okay, sorry. And then ping from C to the server. So go from here to the server. So everything's in order, and that's how pretty much the packet tracer video is done. Any comments or questions, go ahead and hit me up on my YouTube video. But for everything that's needed to be done on this activity we did, we set up the ACL routing, so it will be successful in most places, but a couple places not because the ACL configurations aren't configured on all of it. But that's my video. Comments or questions, let me know. Thank you.